Hello, everyone. My name is Dio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from Round 5 of the St. Louis Grand Championship. My co-host for this round is Matt Carey. He'll be back here in a couple of minutes, but I want to say thank you to everybody who's made it out to watch the stream. We got, I told you guys earlier not to log off. You guys logged off. We lost like 40 people by switching the round. So sad. But here we got Will Barnickle versus Alex Smittle. Both these players doing really, really well. I think this was, by the looks of it, this was our Table 1 matchup, both undefeated. You got Luke Wedge, Arvel, and Jake versus a Sinker Swarm. Is it a Sinker Swarm? No, it's not. It is like a Republic Salad. We got Obi-Wan, Broadside, a couple of Gold Squadron Troopers, and an ARC 170. These lists are really interesting, man. They're variations on classics, we'll put it that way.
Yeah, you're used to seeing, when you see this many Republic ships, you're used to that 104th being Sinker.
I said that. I was like, oh, it's Sinker.
Okay.
I was like, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah. No, but the 104ths, for 42 points, that is a lot of health. And two arcs. One of them hits really good, and it's just I think for one more point than a I-1 X-wing, that's a lot of beef, reliable beef. It's like I'm gonna take that damage, but I'm gonna survive long enough that I'm gonna hurt you back.
So yes, William is undefeated with the Rebel Jank. It's just Rebel good, right? These are just good Rebel pieces.
No, it's solid Rebel pieces. I wouldn't even call it Jank. Wedge is good. Luke is good. Arvel's good. Jake is good. I mean, Arvel and Jake don't hit hard, but they hit hard enough. Mm-hmm. And Arvel, man, getting an intimidation. Arvel, he doesn't have intimidation.
No, it's Predator. That's how he had the space for everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like if you could get an intimidation Arvel shot with wedge shooting, it's like that's 2 less dice. And
with having Predator and Crack Shot there, that when you get into range 0, still getting that shot, you're still doing some good damage.
He's hitting hard.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to clear my teeth. So
yeah.
Do you see the text? Munch, 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 munch in the chat. Sorry about that.
Man's got to eat.
I didn't finish eating, but I got some food in me. I'm starting to feel a little better.
I saw your order, and I was like, man, I should have got a sandwich. It's like, even though I actually ate lunch.
So I was talking earlier about plans for world travel in this summer. So I can only really do world travel during the summer.
Yeah.
But this summer, because of my teacher contract, I'm required to. I basically have maxed out the number of years I can teach in my district without moving over lanes and continuing my master's degree.
Okay.
So I have to go to school this summer. Now it's Monday through Friday. It's basically Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 is how the classes are. So we'll still have league night and stuff like that. Still have podcasts, but I'm not going to be available. I won't be able to do long weekends in the summer is the problem.
I have a solution for you.
Oh, I have some solutions.
Okay.
I have some solutions.
I'll let you.
So I might say it. I've actually I'm reaching out to some people and saying, hey, I can't make this. I trust you. Can you go? I will pay you to go cover this event. Your hotel is covered. Here's an airplane. Go.
Wow, that's really cool.
That's my solution because I want to make sure we still have the content out there.
Oh, definitely. Well,
what was your other solution?
My solution? Summer in Europe. It's like I'll just take classes in Europe.
Just take classes in Europe?
Yeah, it's like I'll do a semester abroad.
Yeah, I've done my unfortunately music education master's degree doesn't have that flexibility.
Leave your family at home.
Right.
Let your wife take care of your child.
Yeah. Bye, wife. I am going to study abroad.
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best idea.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I could do online classes, but it's not my style of learning. I would not be successful. I'll
Yeah.
just be honest.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to work at home at my last job, and it was like I get so distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See the rebels creeping along the edge of the board. It's stalling to see where.
Yep. One
Where-
forward barrel roll. It's a good technique.
Yep. And then the fast boys on the right. They're
I'm the defender now. Or not defender. I'm the phantom now.
yeah. But they're setting up good lanes. A-wings look like they have a couple good options in the next round. I suspect that they'll still take it easy, but they got some fine insertion points, and then the exception of the rock that would be in front of Reg. I still expect another 1 forward and barrel roll out of the next turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or something along the lines of that. Maybe 2 forward and barrel roll to stage one more turn.
So we're going to go ahead now. Now that Will's ships are perfectly positioned to be underneath the pole, we're going to go ahead and oh, nice, I missed. Good, it's a little bit under. We have your choose your champion poll. Very easy to participate. All you got to do is type 1 or 2 in the chat. 1 is a vote for Rebels. 2 is a vote for the Republic. 1's for Will. 2 for Alex. 1 for Wedge. 2 for Broadside. If you were at home right now, Matt, what would you vote? Give me the vote of your heart, and then the vote of your mind.
Vote of my mind, I still think Wedge and Luke are just a fantastic combo, and that's what I'm going to go with. But
All right.
Alex Smittle is a great friend from Casey. Love playing against him. I played 2 or 3 matches against him, and the one at Crossroads Classic, which he won, by the way.
Yes, he was the champion.
Was my favorite match, and I lost that match. It's my favorite match of X-Wing, period.
Ever? That's awesome.
We had so much fun. So that's where my heart's going.
All right.
So he will be my champion.
All right. Rebel Mobile Fortress. I mean,
He's moving to an engagement.
he is. He's slowly creeping there.
But I have experienced back when Y-On was a thing, 5 Ion Y-Wings, that when you get an X-Wing ionized, it's a sad thing.
It's a bad day.
Yeah, and Broadside can reliably ionize somebody. It's like as terrible as their dial are, you have 2 blue forwards and that's it.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, there he goes.
He is
Racing in.
gunning it 5 straight here with Arvel. I think the plan here, what he might be trying to do is trying to split the group. If he can force some of these torrents. Oops, that's that turned off. Let's go ahead and fix that. Click. If you can force torrents to go down here and bait with the A-wings, and you bring the X-wings in, because their wings are closed. They have a boost available.
Yeah.
That might be the plan there for Will.
Yeah. Force you to embrace a flank.
Now, at this point, both these players are 4-0. I should not have taken this bite before I wanted to say this. Let me chipmunk it here. So, both these players have already made the cut. They're 4-0.
Yeah.
They are in. Part of the thing we have to remember is that this matchup could end up mattering, not for the outcome of this game, but for how this game gets played if it happens in the cut.
Yeah.
How much do you show? Are they even thinking about it? They saw each other's setups, understanding what happens. The loser of this game will learn a lot.
Yeah.
The winner will too, but usually the loser learns more.
Yep. The curse of Swiss is I have encountered it several times myself. And there's the X-Wing still taking their time. I'm not loving how Arvel set up good next turn for positioning, but I'm not loving how exposed he is at the moment. But he is an A-Wing. He'll be rolling a lot of green dice.
And he's fast.
He's
All right,
fast.
Obi-Wan is going to that outside. So it looks like Alex was thinking about setting up a flank there with Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
I meet your flank with a flank.
It was a good move because, landing here, you could barrel roll that way if you liked it, or you barrel roll that way if you like it. And one other little thing, This Y-Wing has a great paint job. It matches the rest of the list now. And Wedge doing the same thing as Luke. Makes sense. We will see a little bit of action this round. So
One day.
Torrent on A-Wing action. A-Wing on Torrent.
All right, let's see. Measuring for range, he sees that he does have both the Torrents in range. He's going to be taking 2 shots.
Shooting at green.
Probably doesn't spend focus here now that he knows that.
Yeah.
With some re-roll focus shots coming back in. Oh, sorry, dice were turned off. Got 1 and leaves it. Hey, forces a focus spend. That could be huge.
Yep. One crit back. Rolls the evade. And then the second turret doing nothing. And will roll in for funsies.
I forgot that crunchy sounds go through this microphone because it's attached to my head. Even when I spinned it up.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to vibrate the whole thing.
That's all right.
Sorry, guys.
We got to entertain the people
I'll
somehow.
take it off next time.
No engagements were happening at the time. We got to entertain them somehow. Just ASMR for those of you that
that are into that. We'll start a new channel for that. Gold Squadron ASMR. Shout out to Alex Smittle rocking that Gold Squadron patron Obi-Wan Kenobi Ink series.
Very nice.
Looks very good, very good.
Obi-Wan doing his iconic lightsaber pose, 2 fingers.
So of course when alt arts or mistakes happen in art, like those don't get released, right?
Okay.
The first version of that Obi-Wan Kenobi was not good.
Okay.
It was not good because we attempted to take the clone armor and use like Ewan McGregor's face.
Yes.
Rather than the Clone Wars cartoon face.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work. Like, I think it partially had to do with the just the way the Clone Wars cartoon the physicalness,
melding of styles.
The melding of styles, it just didn't work. And we did it like I paid the guy to make it like 3 times. And I was like, can you just try it with this tweak? And I'll try it. Like, you know what? I was like, let's just go with the cartoon version. It'll be fine.
Yeah. All right.
It was great.
Here begins the trek towards the battle.
And did he bump himself?
Oh, inaccurate movements. I'm sure he would have got it.
Yeah, I think he did. All right, and covering that middle section between those rocks by banking in there.
It'll be a decent block with Arvel.
Except that blue, he's not blockable.
Yeah. But
I guess you still take away the action.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he'll probably boost towards Obi-Wan, maybe? If he's anticipating Obi-Wan coming fast. Focus boost. Going for the barrel roll instead.
Still effectively denied him. Okay, he's going to block Obi. Get him stressed.
All right, there's a stress. The barrel roll boost there guarantees that Obi-Wan can't shoot you unless Alex went big brain.
Yeah.
And did a K-turn.
I wouldn't imagine that would be the thing.
The expected move.
Yeah.
2 forward here with Jake.
May not be able to barrel left with a little mustache
No,
there.
I don't think so. The mustachio.
Could still boost and focus, or could just focus. Yeah, barrel.
Going to the right. Setting up to see if he can get a shot on Obi-Wan. I like it.
Also gets you out of more arcs. Gives you more range bonuses. Let's see what the X-Boys are doing.
Yep. Important to know that the A-wings are RZ-1 A-wings. They don't have flippy gun bits. They don't have a back
That's
arc.
technical term.
Yes, absolutely. Put it on a card.
See who he looks like. My personal preference is I would shoot broadside, but
Asking for the number of hit points.
yeah.
There's a target lock.
I assume part of the consideration might be whether Wedge will have the shot as well to focus fire. And
Absolutely.
slap the mic. Yeah. Oh, he got the block on. Old young Ben.
Another 4 straight. That's going to be just out of range, I think. Wings are open. Broadside's ability, for people who are asking, if you are firing with a turret weapon out of the left or right side, you can add a focus. No, you can modify a focus result
You
to
can
a hit.
change a blank to an eyeball.
Blinked an eyeball. That's what it is. Okay.
So basically, broadside takes a focus every turn, and if once you get somebody ionized, you just too hard focus,
Just
too hard.
walk 'em.
Yeah, and it really mitigates the fairly bad dial. It's an okay dial, but it's
Ooh,
terrible.
hit, crit.
Okay,
I didn't need dice. 2 evades.
wounded pilot onto
All right.
green, I think.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Luke shooting in the broadside. I would spend the force on that. No consequence if somebody shoots at you. Spend the focus. Takes 1 onto broadside.
We lost the stream.
No. Oh.
Is that 2 shields on
Yep.
Obi?
Yep. There's 1 on broadside as well.
What's the problem? I could bite this damn cookie now.
Wedge took 1 shield.
All right, I think we're back. I think we did it. Did we do it?
Yeah, we got it. Looks like everybody likes us, likes it back. Calls for Mixer. It was actually the hotel internet.
Yes, apparently it's on a timer.
Yeah.
So we had to
Authenticate.
There, that's the word I was looking for. Did you bite the cable? No, I did not.
All right, a lot of things happened while you were gone.
Yes, I do. I don't even know if I have the health right anymore. Gonna have to go ahead and check all that.
Arvel got a bump on Obi-Wan. Shot range 1, took 2 damage into him. 1 damage, I believe, on the 104th from long range.
Okay, so down to 2 shields.
No.
Is that right?
That looks
I'm
right.
just checking. Do we have?
It looks right
right
for
on our side?
Obi-Wan. Looks right. Broadside lost 1, so it wasn't the 104th. So it was Broadside that took a damage. The Torrent looks like it's at the right health as well. So I think we just need to add a shield to the 104th.
All right.
And Wedge took 1 damage in return.
All right. Hit crit coming in. Got the evade. Council fire on that green trooper. That'll trigger this turn.
That little green guy just showing how annoying it can be just to stay alive.
Just choking up shots. Spending the lock. Finish him. Ooh, blanks to blanks.
Oh, man. Just making you waste your shots.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much to Kellyanna for the gift here. Gifting 9 subs, 9 tier 1 subs, making it 100 total subs gifted in the channel. And this is that, honestly, Kellyanna is a fairly new viewer. Just noticed them for the first time at Worlds.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
That's fantastic. Was that 100 subs today?
A total. So
that's
from
awesome.
Worlds and
Okay.
and plus the ones they did today. Thank you so much.
Arvel, range 3 at the Arc. Arc shows him that he's the superior dodger. So
And here's Broadside doing his thing.
Broadside super happy with where he's at.
Broadside broadsiding.
Who do we shoot? Do we shoot Wedge? Oh.
Bam. Out the box, try again.
Hit and an ion. That's
So Wedge, we know exactly where he's going to be.
Wedge. Not going to be super happy. He's still got several shots coming into him.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Hit, crit, crit.
That's a.
And Wedge doesn't have any focus modifiers.
He's got a focus.
Oh, sorry, focus is he's the red one.
Yeah. So crit though, still not happy. Console fire and fuel leak.
The green took the council fire damage, giving half points. Wedge ends up with the council fire.
The Arc range 1 into Wedge. Oh, that's a dead Wedge. After a fantastic first round,
Rip.
Wedge
Antilles goes down.
Goes down to 0.
To downtown. Go down to downtown.
Alex got to be happy with that after the first round where trading 1 shield for like 6.
Yep. Dankmaster85 in the chat. You should be able to see in your chat box, at least if you're on the computer, it actually tells you who gifted your sub. If you're on mobile, it doesn't. I haven't seen it pop up there. But yes. Oh yeah, it's in your notifications, top right. Yep. Foley M, congratulations for reaching 12 months of Gold Squadron subscribing with that Twitch Prime. That's a year. You earned your 12-month sub badge. 12 months in a row. Doing that with Twitch Prime is not easy.
Yeah.
Because you have to click it every 30 days. It's not automatic.
That's my thing. Is a lot of times I'm not always available to watch, and I have to remember. Sometimes I remember when I'm just listening to the podcast.
Right.
I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna hop on my phone and just subscribe.
Yeah. This is a big moment for me. You're right. Let's get some gumboats in the chat for all our sub people. You guys are awesome. Pat yourself on the back. It feels nice patting yourself on the back. Honestly, it does.
It's a little awkward, but
it's good. It's good for you right there. It's really. I usually do more like a shoulder.
All right.
It's like
I can see that. I can see that.
For my students, very often, you guys did so good. Give yourself at least 4 pats on the back. At least. You see them walking around. It's a good camaraderie builder.
Yeah.
If you're a teacher out there, try it with your kids. They'll be super confused the first few times, but then it'll be just a funny little fun thing. And then they'll ask, do we get any pats on the back? Because then now they want to know if they did well. Did we do good enough for pats on the back?
Building a rapport with your students.
Mm-hmm. With themselves patting themselves on the back. Yeah. It's really funny. I love doing it. Somebody just got a notification on their phone. We're live.
Indeed we are. Imagine the green turret will take a turn off, clear some stress, maybe take a target lock. If you don't, you're still just a sacrificial lamb for maybe Arvel to take a shot. Oh, looks like we're about to. It begins. Self bump from the 104th Battalion pilot. 3 forward. Clears the console fire. And rolls for wounded pilot. He takes a stress.
Wounded pilot.
How do I get rid of that one?
You try to get that off?
Yeah.
Boop.
Oh.
Danger Box, I teach 5th through 8th grade orchestra. Teaching kids how to play violin, viola, cello, and bass. Going into my 10th year of teaching. I still don't know everybody in my school's name.
They rotate too often.
Well, it's not them, it's me, because I teach in 5. I think I teach in 5 buildings.
Yeah.
So the 5th graders are in the elementary schools, and I travel to each of them.
Yeah.
So with the teacher rotations, plus me not being at a school no more than 2 days a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's impossible to learn.
See if that too hard clears that rock, or may even bump.
Self bumper, he got it. No, he's got it.
And then you focus. Oh man, that's a fine spot to be at. It's either Luke gets blocked or broadside will still. If Luke gets past, he'll still take a shot at Arvel. He's fine with that. And no matter how brutal the dice may be in this game, again, they're both 4-0. They're both making it into the cut. So
oh, yeah.
No true pressure.
This is a practice game right now.
Aside from faction prizes, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was our rebel numbers for the cut? 0 rebels made the cut. So Will is almost guaranteed faction prizes for rebels because there is no one else to grab them. Mind you, we do have total actual rebels here. Looks like it's Republic rebels. We have 8 today.
So
8 totals. That's from yesterday and today.
So they all made top 8. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
You did it. Damage deck is for the top 4 of the faction. Now, each Grand Championship I've been at and have covered, they have distributed those damage decks differently. So, for instance, here, what we're doing is we're taking final standings, including the cut. And that is top. You do your rebel or your faction prizes that way.
Yeah.
At Nova, they did, so there's only like 4 like decks, right?
Yeah.
So they did top 2 of day 1A and then top 2 of day 1B. Then your other method is to go ahead and take all of the combined Swiss and do top 4 that way.
I see them all as legitimate ways.
Yeah, just as long as people know beforehand.
As long as people know how they can get those prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Luke putting 3 damage into the 104th.
Here we go. Ooh. Hit, crit, baby. Snake Eyes
Luke
spends a focus.
Spends
the force.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So that's 2 into
2
Luke.
shields.
And then 104th goes down 2.
Here we go. Debating whether to spend it or not. William says screw it. He's going for it.
Yep.
All right. Takes 2.
Into the arc.
Yep. So that's going to be half points.
I think Broadside's happy with that. He's like, I'll take a.
But it's like, oh, that's fine. Leave me alone.
If I can ionize your. You spent the focus. Now I can maybe ionize your A-wing, slow him down.
Mm-hmm.
Darth Raynar says that he's been watching for a couple weeks now. First time caught you live. Thanks for tuning in. It's,
yeah, thanks, man. Darth Raynar, love you, man. Thanks for watching. Whiffs again.
it's a
1 and
shield
an ion.
and an ion.
And that's Arvel. Hit crit.
Into Luke. Man.
Takes a crit. Console fire.
Man.
All the consoles are on fire this game.
And got 1 shot with the torrent.
Mm-hmm. Spends the focus for 2. Hey, there it is. Natties. Got just what he needed. So it looks like we are in the planning phase here. 36 minutes left on the clock. And looking at the situation right now, you know that an ionized ship can only go 1 forward, can only perform a focus action. You have Luke Skywalker. He's in a pretty good position, but Will's able to take shots with the back arc.
I think
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Let me just put it that way.
my thoughts would be, because Luke has that console fire, I'd roll this guy up here, make sure that he blocks the 104th, so Luke will likely get blocked, or will have to go fast and not get shots. And then Broadside can just sweep on in, try doing some more ion control. That also gives you shots, since he moved up here on your little ionized gentleman. And then once again, this guy can run away and clear another crit. There he goes. Flips his wounded pilot.
No more wounds. Another one here. 1 bank from the orange torrent.
Takes the focus. And then
Another 1 bank.
all right.
So accepting the fact that Arvel will be able to shoot, but that's the best spot to make sure to try to get a spot on shot on Luke.
Yep. Arvel's doing the 1 forward. Maybe bumps.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't.
lose the focus.
He did not, but he's still fine. He can He can focus. He still has crack shot, has not spent that, has predator. As far as ions go, you're still happy with that.
Oh, yeah.
Broadside will just focus. Yeah.
Whisper Echo 66, thank you so much. Heart 2 here from Jake.
Looks like a 3, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
3. Yeah, you're right. Should be able to boost around that rock if he wants to.
Yeah. Get your focus out of it.
All right. One bank for Luke.
You got to clear that console fire.
Sorry, started sounding like
There he goes. Clears the
smoking
console fire.
20 packs a day there for a minute. All right.
And
All right, got the bump here for Obi-Wan. Honestly, for Alex, it's not a big deal, though,
Yeah.
because he's not getting any shots back.
Yeah, you got past
That's the best way to get an arc on Arvel without overshooting everything.
And he's got 3 force available for everybody spending their focuses. It's Luke.
Hit crit, spends a force. Hit crit, rolls the evade. Hit crit, weapons failure. That could matter.
That is what he wants to see. Oh, it was a... All right.
He flipped the...
Okay, so
He's got 2 left.
He dealt him out of order, but
Panic pilot.
we got... There we go. We got fancy tools. Might as well use them.
That's right.
Ooh.
Double force. 3 hits and a crit. Coming in from Obi-Wan. Oh, got 2. Debating whether to spend the focus or not.
I think you do. And you just take the 1 shield.
Yep. Not risking taking that last crit. You never know that double damage sneaks through.
Yep. And you still have crack shot, predator.
This is a good shot coming into the Arc 170.
Yep.
Has only 2 hull left. Have a good possibility of taking him out.
Yeah. And if you kill him, there's a strong chance that Luke doesn't, Luke has a good chance to die here is basically what I'm saying. If you can get rid of that, it's a good call.
Jake was measuring to see if he had arc on Obi-Wan. Range 2 on the arc.
Yeah, you gotta spend that.
That's going to be 1. And crack shot. Just to put the nail in the coffin. Get out of my face. I want to take a range 1 shot in the broadside. That's what Arvel wants to do.
And now Arvel still has a crack shot. Still has predator.
Yep. And that's what he was looking for, baby. 2 hits and a crit.
Who needs crack shot?
And has a decision to make.
Spent the focus, and then
2 hits and 2 shields and a crit. Now the crit changed to a hit because of the Republic Y-Wing's ship ability. Before somebody freaks out, why did he change it to a hit? I mean,
measuring for Obi-Wan's ability, I assume. Spend the force so broadside can retain the focus. I think is a fine choice. You have the chance to ionize.
And broadside 3 hits. That is with the ion cannon, and that's going to be 1 damage and an ion. And 2 ions, technically.
2.
But most people only put out 1 because you only need a single ion. And I'm sorry, it looks like that might have been into... Yeah, that's into Luke, sorry.
Yeah, that was Luke. So Luke took 1. And now...
2 evades.
But he still
takes a...
Looks... Did he say...
That's a damaged engine. That is the only one of those pictures I recognize because it's the engine. Nano Antonio says Dion was the gateway drug for getting me further into X-Wing. Well, Darth Rayner, newer X-Wing player, only been playing for a couple weeks. Welcome to the ranks.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see you out at events. No pressure to, you don't have to jump in the tournaments right away, but hopefully we see you around.
Yeah, I was the same way. It was the gateway, and then just the community in general.
Yeah.
Still just awesome people.
Quick question, Darth Raynar, excuse me. What part of the where are you from? Like, just give me a state. You don't gotta give me like your address. Don't do that. Don't put that in the chat. Bad idea. Where are you at? Ohio. I'm gonna be in Ohio for Thanksgiving. I'll be in Chillicothe, Ohio.
Chillicothe. That's fun to say.
Yeah. Yep. We often there's also a good play group in Columbus. They are the Raven Squadron. Who else is in Chicago, in Ohio? There's a group in Cincinnati. I don't know their name though. But literally, I've been all around the country, man. So most likely, if you go to any type of slightly bigger events, you'll probably end up seeing me.
You'll run into Gold Squadron. Boomal, how many points do you think this Republic list will be in January? Well, no doubt Obi-Wan needs to. He's far too cheap for how awesome he is. The 104th, like I said, for 42 points, you're better than a I-1 X-Wing, which is 41 points. So maybe go.
So do the X-Wings come down? And then all of a sudden we see a bunch of I-1 X-Wings?
I wouldn't argue
Bring
against it.
5 X-Wings back. I want it, Matt.
It's not like 5 Kirexes are oppressive. It's not like that's the one that's rocking the meta. But there's other things you can take.
Right.
That, in Scum, that they're. So maybe it will make the generic X-Wings good enough. But going back to this list, I would hope that the Gold Squadron Troopers go up one while the rest of the name torrents go down.
Go down, yeah.
Because, again, like I said about the Gold Squadron Trooper earlier, is like Green here has taken so many shots. He was shot at twice by Wedge, I think twice by Luke, and still has 2 health. And even if they had killed him, it only would have been 25 points.
Yeah.
It's the feel bads of that. And then Broadside, he could probably go up because he is the best Y-wing.
Absolutely, without a doubt. He's the most obvious one to take, right?
Yeah.
You don't really consider the other ones. All right, Matt. I need to leave you here. Let you control the boat because I will be right back.
Okay. All right. Speaking of Broadside did a 2-bank and focus, and then we're going to have Jake up in his grill. I would suspect he's just going to focus. Funwalk saying this weekend we have the North American Grand Championships. It's not North American, but it's United States Grand Championships, one of the 3, since we are a fairly broad nation. Dutch champs, Swedish champs, Polish grand champs, Australian grand champs. Wow, that is quite a few. Luke about to take a range 1 shot into Broadside. Gonna punish him for all the damage he's done to him. Spend focus. That's 4 damage. And that's Broadside. Gonna be gone. Oh. Heroic call. Wrong faction. And then that was Arvel biting the dust as well. Jake might have a shot. Looks like range 3 on the green. Takes a crit. Blinded pilot. Can't get away from being critted. And we'll take a range 1 shot from the Orange Gold Squadron for 2 into Luke. Oh. That's enough to kill Luke, or, well, enough to put damage into Luke. I think Luke was on 1 hull. And Luke is gone. That was a huge turn, folks. Don't know what we're rolling for here. Oh, green was firing at yellow there. Will saying, I believe in Jake. Let's see. Get the dice out. Well, if things weren't going heavily in Alex's favor, I think they are now. Despite, losing broadside in that round. That was a big round. Both Luke and Arvel going down. Danger box, time for Alex to run? I don't know. I think you could reasonably, not for 20 minutes. So you could reasonably take out Jake. I'd suspect you'd see a target lock from Orange here because he's not going to get a shot and shouldn't get shot back at. It's an interesting target lock. Here's a turret arc for you. I would focus or evade with this gentleman. But, clearing a blinded pilot crit. He has cleared 3 crits so far. Won't be clearing any more because he's probably going to go. I would barrel roll and focus probably. Barrel roll with Jake's ability, get the focus. That way, if somehow that green survives, you're still at least, you're out of his arc and you're potentially out of Orange's arc. At the very least, you could be at range 3. But obviously, Obi-Wan is the heavy hitter. He'll be doing 1 hard, and he'll target lock and try to put the hurt in this game.
Obi-Wan range 2.
Oh.
3 hits.
Spends the lock. Oh, that's
Takes
2.
2. Will saying he thought he had a chance.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, points-wise, he was in striking distance.
Hey, there you go.
Did it.
Man, that would have been really sad.
Man, that gold trooper took so long. You were talking about it earlier, how they soak up so many shots. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here is the orange and orange torrent going into Jake.
Spent the lock.
Crit.
Got hit crit. Yeah. He missed before this round. He said, "I believe in Jake." He could still get it done. It's a long shot, but have fun with it. You made the cut.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow! While I was gone, broadside went down.
Broadside, Arvel, and Luke, all in the same turn, like right after each other. I was trying to keep up with everything.
Yeah. So, Nano Antonio giving you a shout-out in the chat for being an awesome co-commentator.
Woo.
Thank you so much, man.
I appreciate anything.
Well, it's big, man. This is always more fun to do with somebody rather than by myself. Like, I have enough practice doing it where I can get it done.
Yeah.
But I'd rather not be alone.
Yeah. It's like, we love you, chat, but also, just sitting here talking with somebody else.
Yeah.
It's
more entertaining for them, too. They know.
Yeah, banter is more entertaining than just blank commentating. It's why they always have 2 people on sports games.
Absolutely. I think if you have the right demeanor, I think 3 is actually the golden number.
All right.
But you have to have the right demeanor of people, and like people who know each other.
Yeah.
It works really, really nice because you have to be able to play off of each other.
Not talk over each other.
Right, exactly. Not talk over. Understand when somebody is giving you that pass to somebody else. Understanding pacing as well.
A giant target lock with a ghost turret.
They're just having some fun there. There is an orange target lock on the table. I gave him one. Making me look bad, just putting orange pieces of plastic out there to cover a target lock.
Obi-Wan doing one bank. He's fine with this because he'll recover a force, get a target lock.
Mm-hmm. There's a target lock for Obi-Wan. Isofane asking, Dion, do you have a co-commentator for LVO lined up? I do. In fact, I do. Going to have some of the Echo-based boys helping me out at the LVO.
That's one I wish I could make it to. I couldn't make it. Basically, I was going to Worlds, so I forfeited going to Nova. So I enjoyed Nova last year. It was great fun. Made top 64, lost in the first round.
Yeah.
And that was a huge field.
It was.
They maxed out, I think. Let's see. Too hard. Too talent.
Two talent roll takes a stress. Three turn.
Probably boost, get your free focus, and try and put some hurt in.
That's right. She's like, listen, Goldilocks. Get off my block. I think my favorite stream story right now, I'm forgetting his name. There's a gentleman who actually plays at Isofane's store.
Okay.
That his he has a newborn, basically.
Okay.
Very, very young child. So when he watches a lot of streams while like feeding her and holding her and stuff like that, the podcast and things like that. So this baby knows my voice.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's just really funny. One of each. What are you going to do, Will? Choose violence. He did. All right. Gets the crit through.
Damage.
Damage sensor array there onto the gold. So he's going to be Ion next turn.
No, that's can only take.
Oh, can only focus. Sorry, wrong one. Dude.
Orange was out of arc, so it was the right choice. Choosing violence.
But yeah, so now whenever he turns on the stream and she hears me talk, she like turns to the TV or turns to the phone. And he was saying like she doesn't do it for other things.
Yeah.
Like I've tested it. I put on like other YouTube videos of other people talking.
She knows you though.
And that's so funny.
The dulcet tones of Dion Morales.
Hello, little ones. All the little babies listening right now. This is Uncle Dion.
We look forward to you playing X-Wing in a few years.
That's right. We look forward to you playing X-Wing. Listen to your parents. Be good.
The smooth timbre of Dion's voice puts babies to sleep.
Well, I will tell you, as a joke one time on the Crate page, I was basically dared to put a posting on our web store for me to read a bedtime story.
I remember that.
And somebody bought it.
Oh, that's very nice.
Patrick.
Oh, it's Patrick.
Yeah, the Recon Specialist YouTube channel. He bought it. Now, it's a private video.
Yeah.
If you want the link, it exists. Venom Gen. Woo, almost an X-Wing, baby.
You got one on the way? Is that what you're getting at?
I'm not sure what it means, but I like it. Whatever
it
is, I'm in. There's the one bank from the Orange Torrent. Just being in the way of the A-Wing, as the A-Wing must go fast unless it does one turns.
Gets the block.
Yep.
Tilting up.
Stop breaking stuff, Smittle.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of recent streams where people have been doing the fist down.
Yeah.
And then sliding.
Yeah, it's the tables.
This almost looks like it's football. We got some X's going that way. Then this X is going to.
Oh. I see what they said. And they called it right there. That was Obi-Wan. Okay. Last shot. Whoo, man. So the Blairs, they played at a good place. They actually finished the game, which is always nice. And honestly, it puts the tournament back on track because somebody made a comment. I think because of the stream, we're going to be running a little late. Well, we were running late one time, and now we're good. We're all fine. This is fine. How are you? All right. So this round was brought to you by the Gold Squadron patrons and Patreon. We have a new tier that has been opened and made available. We're going to be updating the actual website right now. It is available right now. But people who join the general level will be getting all the things, plus the bonus thing is this cycle, the January 2020, is the general, the 11x14 print of our Sunter Fell art. Absolutely beautiful.
Very pretty.
Thank you to everybody who has become a general already. I had people jumping into the tier before even knowing what it was.
Oh, well,
and I was just like, that's a lot of trust.
They love you that much.
That's awesome. And as well as Isofane says, I signed up for the general level, the lead general. Thank you so much, man. So first spoiler is, of course, the general poster. Also, new Gold Squadron sticker. The helmet is going to be going out to the Aces squad, the Ace level and above for that. And then we spoiled the Supreme Leader Snoke Ink series. We have only one other Ink series card. We've released all of them after. We have one more after Supreme Leader Snoke, and then we're going to be going off on a different tangent there. Tycho 1707. I was one of the trusting ones. Hearts. I think that's a little bit of a shot at Isofane. I trusted. I don't think Isofane saw it because I put it up. I didn't send out a notification or anything like that. I just put it up. But yeah. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? If you watch Gold Squadron Podcast, you know that it's giveaway time. It's giveaway time. Still nobody understands this melody.
I don't.
It's part of the season. Oh, it's such a good song. And it's from a cartoon that I've watched with my daughter. Anybody else? I wonder if anybody recognizes it. It's a different crowd. It's been a couple rounds since the last one. Anybody recognize that melody? Anybody out there?
We'll watch in the chat.
This camera went out of focus. Hello, camera. We're here. Out of focus. Anybody? I'm just trying to see. Such great games. Loving this. I got nothing.
Little Myriad?
Little what?
Mermaid? I guess that's what that was supposed to be.
Nope. Crystal Gems? Nope. See, people are just naming kid shows. At this rate, we'll never get it. I'll just start singing it every time until somebody finds it. No, it's not the Little Mermaid.
Just spring it on us during mid-match and don't tell them that's why you're singing it.
All right. So, giveaway bot is open. Our giveaways, though we don't have an official sponsor, we can give a shout-out to the Arch Alliance, all right? We got a bunch of Arch Alliance swag here, and we're going to go ahead and start it off with an Arch Alliance water koozie.
Or soft drink koozie.
Or soft drink, cans, or bottles, whatever floats your boat. You can go ahead and do that. Somebody said Peppa Pig. It's not Peppa Pig. Oh, the Almost an X-Wing baby. They had sub for 8 months in a row. That's why. Anyway, let's find out who wins. All you have to do is type in the chat. No purchase necessary. 3, 2, 1. Roll it.
T. Costanti.
T. Costanti, congratulations. You got that.
We saw 2 answers of Adventure Time.
Adventure Time? No.
Nope.
We have the Arch Alliance. They took the time to get that gumboat art from the TIE Fighter video game. Here we go. 3. This is a Arch Alliance gunboat would be the title. And remember, if you win, exclamation point win in the chat and fill it out. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Danzer 0. So, sorry. I took your job. I'm a terrible co-host.
You don't need me. It's either Dancer 0 or Donzer 0. I don't know.
It's that one. It's that one because you said it. Okay. I wanted to pull something out here that I remembered about. Hold on. That's for tomorrow. I'm inside of here. They can't see what I'm doing. I'm inside of a box. There's a bunch of stuff in this box. It's my treasures, man.
This box has grown since the last time I helped co-commentate.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how this actually. Some first edition cards got.
I mean, we could give those away, but that was a jump master. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for the Luke Porgwalker. Luke Porgwalker. Double-sided. Also has
Darth Porger.
Darth Porger on it. This is from the Porg Republic out of Australia. 3, 2, 1, roll it.
Jedi Knight Errant.
Fantastic. And there was one other one I wanted to get from here. That one's for tomorrow. I forgot about that one earlier. Nope, that's not it. Where did it go, Matt?
I didn't take it.
Go. This is your fault. It's all your fault. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. This is a deep cut here. This is a shout out to my boy Acel Graf, who helped me out at Worlds. This is an extinct podcast.
Oh, Back to Dials.
Back to Dials. This is a Back to Dials Boba Fett. 5 minutes. Okay, Back to Dials Boba Fett.
If it wasn't a collector's items before, it is.
It
now.
is now. Okay, they did commission this from Julian Verge, and yeah, this is my last one. This is it.
I need a comment in Twitch chat right now. All right, so let's see who gets it.
All right, here we go. Kicking it old school. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Button 2.
Button 2, congratulations. Remember to type exclamation point win in the chat so that you can fill out the form. Remember, you don't get your stuff if you don't fill out the form. There's actually, I was telling Matt earlier, there are people from Worlds that won some really cool prizes that aren't getting them because they didn't fill out the thing right. Because let me tell you, I'm going to tell you the exact method that I use to do the prizes, okay? So we get a big spreadsheet, okay? We do a really quick confirmation match to make sure that, like, the round and all that does match. We have it all automated now. It's very fast, very nice. And then we print out envelopes from the spreadsheet.
Yeah.
And then if there's nothing in the corner, there's like a corner that says what the item is so that when we're going through it, we don't have to reference the sheet every time. You just reference the envelope. What is it? Grab it, put it in, and go. If it's blank, it's toss in the recycle bin.
You win nothing.
Yeah, correct. No, yeah. Also, I won a card. If you are, let's say, the last envelope in the pile and it says a card, I might just throw in something random for you. But if it's still waiting, when did you win it? If you won it at Worlds, the World stuff isn't packed up yet. That's actually happening in the next couple weeks. So, yeah.
Give us some patience.
Yeah. If it's from before Worlds, that means you didn't fill out the form right. Just saying. Hey, I just work here. Okay. All right, guys. So I think time has expired. If we just go, we can take a peek at our overlay here. So the official time should be ending in 2 minutes. Okay. So we got 2 minutes. Plus a wait, so we're gonna call it 15. We should be back at about 5:45. Give our voices a little break here. It'll be nice. It was at Worlds. Yeah. I won a huge ship. All right, you did.
Wasn't from us.
Sorry. All right, guys. We'll be back here in a minute.